Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back or welcome to the channel as usual. This is a video that I didn't even have plans to make today, but I had to make it as fast as I possibly can considering that Amazon games have just dropped a bomb on us pretty much. Honestly, I don't know. A lot is good. Some might be considered bad to a few people, but mostly it's really good. And I wanted to share it with you and go through it with you right now. So, Amazon Games and Ubisoft are excited to bring you Throne and Liberty in the coming months on the road to launch. Our teams will strive, blah, blah, blah. This is like basically, like an introductory message. Keep in mind, we are getting a different version to some degree in some of these systems for global compared to Korea. So if you remember, they said it's going to be the exact same. It's not going to be the exact same. And there are some very, very spicy stuff that are mentioned in here. So our values. As our team worked with Ubisoft to develop a business model for Throne and Liberty's release, we identified 3 tenets that embody our values. So player self-expression is paramount. Combat and power upgrades must be accessible to all players. Purchasing item from our in-game shop must feel rewarding, but never necessary. And these are the very key sentences that are building up for what's to come. Anyway, moving on, currency overview. So Lucent. This is obviously the pay-to-win currency in the game. Players can acquire Lucent by purchasing it with real-world money, earning it through specific PvP encounters like sieges and tax delivery and all that kind of stuff, or by selling eligible items on the auction house. Additional opportunities for acquiring Lucent may be added in the future. Solent, in-game currency, you earn it as you play. Ornamental coins, these are like through picking some books that you see like purple glowing papers as you go around the map. I mentioned it before even in one of my videos. And also apparently they're going to have it as Twitch drops as well. TLDR, you use this for dyes and stuff to dye your outfits, pretty much. Now, auction house introduction. So, auction house is the hub for the player-driven economy with Throne and Liberty where players can trade items, yada, yada, yada. And this is basically like an introductory message for like how the auction house works, which basically you sell an item, somebody buys it with Lucent, and that is why pay to win exists. However, this right here is the most important part of the whole thing. So, to accommodate different play styles, we've developed 2 types of passes that players can opt to purchase. Both types of passes will have a free and a premium track which can be obtained. First off, the leveling pass, which is the leveling log in Korea. This one is a one-time purchase. You buy it only once on release and then you have it forever. Even when they introduce new levels, it will unlock the new levels for you. You don't need to pay anymore. It's there. It gives you a lot of upgrading mass in the process, which helps you upgrade your gear and your skills and all that kind of stuff. It's worth it, especially early on. Battle Pass on the other side, that is a recurring seasonal every month. I dislike the fact that it said roughly every month because in Korea it is 30 days. So I don't know what they imply by roughly every month. But either way, purchase sold on per character. Now, the good thing for us here is the Battle Pass in Korea is purchased through money and only through money. For us, on the other hand, it's going to be through Lucent. And let's dive into this over here. So, this is the Amazon Games update. Basically, a TLDR is Battle Pass will be purchasable through Lucent in our end, meaning you can actually simply play the game, earn Lucent, and you will be able to buy it by simply playing the game. You don't need to spend a single penny to buy the Battle Pass, which is huge. It's going to be available for free-to-play players and pay-to-play players alike, which is basically one of the best things I've read in this whole article, alongside the fact that they're adding apparently like more cosmetics. Apparently, we're going to have more cosmetics than we have in Korea in the Battle Pass as well. And on top of all that, they removed the premium-only quest rewards. So basically, everybody is going to have the same rewards. There is no such thing as a premium Battle Pass rewards. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, they're talking about the after completing the Battle Pass premium rewards only. Those are no longer going to exist. On top of that, we are not going to have the Blessing of Silicium. Blessing of Silicium is a feature that you can purchase in Korea for 21 days. Gives you like a lot of massive perks. It's arguably pay to win. It gives you movement speed, a lot of free different options for different stuff. It's not going to exist in our version, which is absolutely huge. So basically, our version is going to be really, really, really good in terms of pay to win. It's going to be a lot less pay to win than the Korean version. Not only that, but the Battle Pass is even accessible through simply playing the game and selling items in the game. Same for cosmetics as well. And the only thing, honestly, that caught my attention here that I think people might not be happy with is early access. I am one of the people that hates early access. I've talked about this on the stream multiple times. I find it to be FOMO for MMOs specifically, especially games like Throne and Liberty. For those of you that know what FOMO is, it's fear of missing out. So basically, you feel like, okay, I must buy the early access pack, otherwise I'm going to miss out. I hate the feeling and the concept of it, because people just feel the urge that, okay, I must buy it and play. Yes, they did mention in here, like if you read this article, I'm going to leave the link in the description. People that do not buy the early access will still be able to select fresh servers. So basically, they will have fresh servers for people that start later. So let's say if the early access grants you like 5 days of early access, as they said, up to 5 days, then when you start, there will be new servers for the people that haven't started that early, which is fair. But still, like the whole idea of like, even if there are fresh servers awaiting you, we all know that nobody would want to sit there for 5 days watching other people play when they want to play too. So I hate the FOMO aspect of this. I dislike the concept of early access. I've talked about this before on my stream. In any game, especially MMOs, I just dislike the notion of it. So this is the only thing I dislike in this whole announcement, and I'm disappointed in the fact that early access is even a thing in this. However, sadly, on my end, as someone who is going to lead a guild, wants to provide you guys with content, I will sadly have no choice but to buy the early access, as much as I dislike supporting early accesses. But yeah, I thought I would still bring it up there. I know that some people don't care about early access. They don't mind it at all. To me, I just dislike the notion of it. It's just there. You can buy it if you want to. You can ignore it if you don't want to. You will have fresh start servers waiting for you once you come on. So you're all good to go. But yeah, I thought I would share this with you as soon as possible. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure to go watch my previous videos. I've got very spicy stuff for you and more to come. Stay safe, and until the next one, guys. Peace.